Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday Shopaholic Club. I'm Ilona, a happy influencer, and welcome to this episode. I know, long time not seen. Well, I took some time off in August because I traveled with my family. I went to Hawaii, the Bahamas, and then also I visited St. Louis. I still live in my memories of those trips. My phone is still full of all kind of pictures and videos, and I definitely want to share my experience with you. So today, in this episode, we're going to review my trip to the Bahamas, but actually we're going to review the day trip that we took to the Exuma. Exuma is a district of the Bahamas that consists of 365 small islands, and it's a favorite destination of stars, celebrities, famous people, and just very rich people. And of course, tourists like us. So we ordered day trip to Exumas and we visited all kind of small islands and show what they have to offer. But I don't want to talk, I want to show you. Because the Exuma, it's all about beauty, nature, colors. Let's go and let's review my day trip to Exuma. And in the end, I'm going to tell you, was it worth it or wasn't worth it to go? Let's go. Our trip started early in the morning. At 7:30, the bus came to our hotel and picked us up. The bus brought us to the office building where we signed the consent forms and also had a mini breakfast. Well, it wasn't a real breakfast, but we were satisfied with our morning snacks, although I was still hungry. After we drank some coffee, we were ready to go to our boat. Our group consisted of 15 people, including 2 children. The morning was cloudy and we were scared of catching the storm because weather in Bahamas can change quickly. One lady from the tour operator was so grumpy that we were hesitant to go on the tour until we met this lady.
Good morning, guys. Welcome. I'll be your first mate on board the vessel today. My name is Emma. Before we get boarded, we want to get some liabilities out of the way. Did everybody here sign the waiver?
Emma was very friendly and welcoming. She went over the consent, she let us know what we could do and what we couldn't do on the boat, and also she went over the tour schedule. And we were ready to board and go on our trip. And I totally forgot to mention, the boat wasn't just simple boat, it was actually a speedboat. And the fun began. The speedboat was fast. And Emma was amazing. She was dancing and showing us all kind of tricks. Well, we had 45 minutes of fun and strong wind. Honestly, I was enjoying every single moment. And I haven't seen such a beautiful ocean nowhere else. But after 45 minutes of speedboat ride, we were ready for our first stop, and it was Iguanas Beach. We stepped on the shores and feeded native rock iguanas. Just look at these cute little guys, but don't let them to fool you. They can easily bite your finger if they perceive that your finger is a grape. Oh yes, I didn't know this too. Iguanas love grapes. And if you had red fingernails, you needed to hide them because they could easily mistake your nails for grapes. And yes, that's me. At this stop, we spent around 20 minutes. The tour operators provided grapes and we had a lot of fun. We made a lot of pictures and videos, but it was time to say goodbye. Bye, iguanas! Next stop. The next stop was at Norman's Cay, where the infamous Pablo Escobar plane crashed into the ocean. Anyone who wanted could snorkel and have a closer look of the skeleton of this plane, because not much left out of this plane. Honestly, a lot of people jumped and snorkeled, including my son. I didn't go because I didn't want to wet my hair. I was preparing to take many more pictures and videos. But this spot was a really beautiful spot for snorkel. And here is my son. Okay, you going? Isn't he brave? While editing this video and seeing this footage, I experiencing anxiety, and I don't know if I ever let my son to snorkel in open ocean. Because guess what? 2 days later, in Bahamas, one woman from Pittsburgh was eaten by the shark. Yikes! Guys, if you ever decide to snorkel in the Bahamas, make sure it's safe and make this with a guide. Okay, let's go for the next stop. I will be honest, we spent a lot of time on the speedboat because going from one destination to another, it always took us 20 minutes on the boat. And by the way, this island belongs to Johnny Depp. So take a closer look. And our next stop was by Johnny Depp's island. The next stop called Exuma Cay's Land and Sea Park or the Sea Aquarium. And people who wanted, they could snorkel too. I personally didn't go to snorkel at the stop, but people who went told me that it was one of the best spots to snorkel. They explored the reef and they saw so many fishes. By the way, do you see where the stone ends? Our guide operator said, don't swim there because there were sharks. Yikes! And we are ready for the next stop. And this stop was exciting because guess? At this stop, we were supposed to swim and feed nurse sharks. But for right now, enjoy the view. And here we go. Nurse sharks! Would you go inside? I'll be honest. At first, I was very hesitant to go inside. When I saw so many sharks, I didn't want to go. But I went. And here is me, also my mom in a white shirt is there, and my son. If you notice, we're holding our arms up because our guide operator said, please don't play with your hands in the water because guess what? Sharks could mistaken your hands for food. And I wasn't risking. By the way, look at this shark, how he's circling me. Oopsie, I'm starting experiencing anxiety just looking at this video. But I stayed. By the way, my son was very hesitant to go to the water. He was experiencing fear and I totally understand. And the shark again came back to me. Woo! That shark was circling me. I don't know what she wanted from me. And another fear that I experienced, when I was going back on the stairs, I really thought the shark is going to grab my feet. But everyone came back safe. So, if you will ever have a chance to swim and feed nursing sharks, please do because it's an unforgettable experience. But please choose safe and legit guide operators who know what they're doing and where they're bringing. And we are ready for our next stop. Guess what? It's a swimming pigs beach. You are thinking, what? Oh yes, Pig Beach. This destination was located at Big Major Cay and is uninhabited, and the pigs are not native to this island. Nobody knows how the pigs got to this island, but some people say that they were left by a group of sailors that planned to come back and cook them, but they never did. In reality, no one knows how the pigs got to the island. But right now, there are 20 pigs and piglets living on the island. You can't get to the island if you don't have a tour. So if you want to see the swimming pigs, you need to order the tour. By the way, now you're going to see how my mom is feeding the pig. Good job, Mom. The pig was happy, Mom was happy, everyone was happy. The pigs were slightly aggressive and could easily persuade a person if they would think that that person was hiding a food and was not giving them. So one rule was always show empty hands to the pigs, that they would see that you don't have anything. And here's our tour guide, Emma, holding a small piglet and letting that piglet swim. So cute! But by the way, the piglet pooped on us because it was tired of all the tourists. It was time to say goodbye. We spent at this stop around 30 minutes and we had a lot of fun. Where else you going to see swimming pigs? While feeding the pigs, everyone got hungry and it was time to get our lunch. And here's them again, dancing and having fun while driving a speedboat. So much fun. And we finally arrived to our destination where we're going to have our lunch. It was Black Point, where we're going to try authentic Bahamian lunch. Are you hungry? Let's go! Honestly, Bahamian food reminded me a lot of Mexican food. So, a lot of rice, beans. What was different? There were ribs, what is definitely not typical for Mexican. There were also a lot of chicken and seafood. What makes sense? When we came out to our patio, the view was spectacular. And here's the closer look what I had on my plate and what other people ate. But I can tell you, lunch was fulfilling. After lunch, people went diving. And here's my son again, trying to all activities. He's a little guy and very, very brave. Yoo-hoo! Good jump, baby. And now, of course, mommy is going to jump with son. Yoo! We had a lot of fun. I love this stop. So sad, but in life everything has an end, and our trip was coming to the end, and we were coming to our last stop, to the Sandbar or private beach. This beach had a poor white sand that was emerging from blue-green water, and water was crystal clear. The beach is widely known as the mile-long sandbar and is perfect for shelling, sunbathing, and picking. Here on the video, you can see how we're walking around to reach the sandbar. And again, this is me. Oh, this was the perfect spot for all kind of pictures and videos, and we definitely took advantage of it. We made a lot of videos and pictures. But please appreciate this beauty. Where else you could see such a beautiful ocean and poor white sand? We spent here around 45 minutes. We were enjoying so much that our crew was calling us and telling us, hey, come back, we're waiting for you. So we were last people to come back on the boat. The last glance on the beach and this beautiful ocean, and we needed to go back on the boat. Very sad, but our trip was coming to the end. Honestly, we enjoyed every moment. Couple minuses, it was long ride on the boat. Our drive back home lasted around 90 minutes and it was rocky. I'm so happy that we took 2 pills of Dramamine. It's an over-the-counter medicine for seasickness. We were fine, even road was rocky. Bye beautiful Exuma, because we are back home to our resort. What do you think about my day trip to Exuma? Wasn't it beautiful? I'm still living under influence of those memories, and I think it was one of the best day trip I ever took. I can't forget the ocean, the beauty of the ocean, color, and the clarity of the ocean. Even in the 10 feet deep, you can see the bottom. Oh gosh. So the question was it worth it? Yes, 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 yes. It was totally worth it. And if you are in the Bahamas, take one day off, order day trip, and go to the Exumas. Visit all the places that I saw and just experience on your own. You're going to be amazed. Well, guys, I'm going to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my video is going to help you to decide if you want to take a trip to Exuma or not. In any case, please give me some reactions. Please comment, share, like, and definitely follow to this channel. I'm going to appreciate your support. And I'm going to see you next Thursday. We're going to talk about fall fashion and I'm going to show you my newest purchases. So please come back for the next episode, but thank you for staying with me in this episode and I wish you have a good week. Bye.